Good morning and welcome back. You're now on the Entrepreneur Spotlight on the weekend show. I'm Tende Chimelu, and today we have a very special guest with us, the MD CEO of FEVICK Resources Limited, Dr. Victor Oritedi. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. Now, sir, can you give us a brief overview on FEVICK Resources and its areas of expertise? So basically, what is FEVICK Resources and what problems does it solve?
Okay, thank you very much for having me. FEVICK Resources is an agri-solution company that deals majorly in agricultural produce. We are specialists in backward integration, and we support farmers in terms of giving them access to raw materials, access to finance, and also access to market. And we are also an aggregation company where we aggregate raw materials that are of use to a lot of blue chip companies, and we are the bridge between the producer and the off-takers in terms of users of these commodities. We are also into export of raw materials to Europe and Asia and part of the Americas. And we're into consultancy and training. So over the years, we've been able to support about 62,000 farmers to, improve their productivity and, their knowledge and also their output. So we have also been able to reach over 500 SMEs, and presently we work with about 50 businesses in terms of supply of raw materials.
Wow, that's a lot. So basically, FEVICK is more of a conglomerate.
Well, you can say that.
Being as a company that's been in existence for over 10 years now, that's a long time and a lot of
we're
experience.
13 years old.
Exactly. So, what are some of the biggest challenges you've faced as a company running it for as long as you have in the country?
Well, the critical challenge in our space, which I see as the biggest, is access to information in terms of data. And then, data drives decisions. So agricultural data are in the country. We're not there yet, but, we're working on it. So this has made strategic decisions very, very, challenging. And also, of course, access to finance, not just finance, but finance that actually understands and supports the business. And of course, technology in terms of, technology that supports our activity is also a challenge. Not that they are not available, but at times you see the implementation is challenging because there are no basic infrastructures that supports the implementation of those technologies. And also, from time to time, government policies affects, our businesses negatively, and inconsistencies in those policies, there are big challenges. And majorly for exporters like us, I feel we are not, protected enough in the global space, in the global market space. As we need to do more to protect local exporters, because a lot of the global scene is full of a lot of things, but you see the Nigerian basic exporters, we're exposed to a lot of things that are not, well, that's not a discussion for today. Yeah.
Okay, so sir, in a seemingly unrelated note now, there's been a lot of controversies currently concerning the GMOs in the country. There's been some moves by founder and owner of Microsoft, Bill Gates, coming into African countries trying to introduce and promote the use of GMO seeds. And there's been a lot of backlash from on social media, on the streets of the masses, giving their opinions about the bad sides or the disadvantages of using GMOs. So as a director in the agrotech space, I would want to get your opinion, your expert opinion on both the advantages and the disadvantages of the GMO seeds and why you think they should or should not be accepted.
Okay. It is a very, very technical question that I have to be careful so I don't tread on the, on the wrong path, because a lot of people are for the GMO, genetically modified, seeds, and others are against it for obvious reasons. But I would say there's no technology, there's no initiative that does not have its positive and negative sides. And in as much as we cannot sustain the use of our old seeds, our old practices, we need to innovate, we need to evolve, because the other countries globally are evolving. And yes, in the course of evolving, we also have to be careful how we evolve so we don't, get into the wrong side of technology. So GMO on its own side is good. It has its own advantage in terms of more nutrient, in terms of more yield, when you grow the seed, and, but it can also be used as a tool for other negative, stuff. So in as much as, yes, we want to adopt the use of GMO, we also have to checkmate the negative, consequences that it comes with. So I wouldn't say we stick to the use of our old practices, old seeds, because we are growing as a country. Our population is growing, so we need to evolve. We need to improve in our production. We need to improve our yield, and by so doing, we need to use technology. And part of the solution is GMO. So
you're neither for nor against.
Well, I have
You're
to be
just saying
careful.
tread with caution.
We should just, tread with caution and make sure that we checkmate, because it comes with its own negative, sides, if not properly checkmated. Right?
The GMOs have been banned in major countries across Europe.
Yeah.
So I understand when you say we should tread with caution. We should not only focus on the advantages, but also be prepared for the downsides of it.
Yeah, thank
Interesting. So let's come back to FEVICK Resources. What is the vision statement of the company, and where do you see the company in the next 5 years?
Our vision statement is to be the backbone of raw material supply, both in Nigeria and Africa, and by extension globally. So for everything on your table that is edible, that is food, we want to have a hand in it, in terms of either we are part of the raw materials supply that contributed to the production, or we are part of the logistics. We are somewhere, either in terms of holding, storage, transportation.
Agrotech is very encompassing.
Of course, it's a very large value chain, a lot of activities. And so we want, for everything you take in as food, FEVICK should be somewhere in between. That's our vision.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
We hope to see more of you on subsequent episodes, and we say more power to your elbows.
Thank you.
FEVICK Resources Limited.
Thank
you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, there you have it, people. Dr. Victor Oritedi, MD, CEO of FEVICK Resources Limited. For more information, you can join the website www.fevick.com. I'm sure there's all the information that you need, contact and all the rest. Thank you so much for watching. It's a wrap on the Entrepreneur Spotlight on the Weekend Show. Be sure to follow at Weekend Show NG on YouTube. Subscribe and get all the recaps of all our previous episodes. Also follow across social media platforms. We have at AIT_Weekend Show across all social media platforms to get the highlights and all the latest gist here on the Weekend Show. For now, it's a wrap on this segment, but stay tuned. We have sports with Monday Thomas coming right up after this short break. Please stay tuned.